more
Yeah.
adequate. He just punished that area over and over. He just covered that gray, just like not deep, but not top, just like, because he liked to like drop, jump there, and then search and stuff like that. Just covering that jump and covering then the up B angle so hard.
That and something that I saw from Chunky is he used his, whenever he's very good at spacing, but he gives up stage control while he does it because he retreats back. He doesn't really stand his ground.
Anyways,
speaking of spacing.
Yep, we have Marth. Okay, yeah, I can see that because I'd say Yoshi loses to Mario pretty hard. Not necessarily pretty hard, but like loses to Mario.
Yeah, I think it's mostly just because of the landing. The fact that Yoshi has trouble landing, and Mario just has so many options to cover landings.
He has a really, really important one.
I do like this switch because you take away, you're playing against Mario's biggest weakness, and it's very hard to edge spread Marth because it is so fast.
Yeah, definitely. Like, some he also has invisibility.
Oh, good spot. I would have gotten hit. I always get hit by shield break.
Damn. Anyway, so we have a fairly even game, but Mario does have more raw kill power, as in just randomly just up smash you when you're in the air. Goodbye.
Marth does have more kill power, but it's, it has to be more.
Mash.
Yeah, and just tip in general. But Mario has, I guess, more consistent.
Exactly, it's easier to land. You don't need to have your opponent at a very specific space.
Ooh, the pushback. That was pretty close. And that would have been the tip, and it definitely would have killed.
So what I'm not seeing from JFK right now, SharqSkin, is Marth's jab. I feel like that has such a good angle to just cover jump. Whenever Jesus is in the air, you can try to just jab him, right? And that's either gonna hit, or he has to jump again, or he has to air dodge.
Yes, I really like his. I like his patience though. He's not
rushing it.
No, he's not, and he's waiting for offensive. That was good.
That was nice. That was a good mix-up. I was not expecting him to just follow with fair.
Yeah, in situations like that, I would like to see jab, just because it covers jumping. It can cover rolling if you only do one jab. Good job.
Good treatment right there. Yeah, very nice.
Especially on the 3-frame. That's very hard to do.
Yep. And we saw him, SharqSkin, going for down over and over. And then the moment he wanted the kill, he just decided to not down tilt. It was like, here's your, I got the download.
Fortunately, he did an F smash, and I have to believe that was unintentional. Just because he was at 0, there's really nothing you could have gained from it.
It may have been an F tilt, because F tilt was such a good, like, just grounded spacing tool.
But he was also so close. Maybe it was a jab?
I don't know. Maybe he has managed to cover whatever his back was. And we see, so far we're seeing SharqSkin is playing a really grounded game, which makes sense. You don't want to jump, you don't want to be everything as Mario's up smash.
Yeah.
And just throwing out a lot of just normal.
Nice forward air.
It feels so nice when you get the tipper. It's just like, you're just like slicing right through them.
Yeah, it feels like
great.
I think it's the sound and just the freeze frame that makes it seem like you actually just sliced right into it.
Anyway, so we have Jesus with a bit of a lead.
Not enough to...
with a game 1 lead, never mind.
Game 1 lead. All right.
Anyways, what do you think of that?
What I think about... if he's going to stay with Marth, and I hope that he does because that was actually... It was very good.
He had the ready VS.
I think he jumped too much, and whenever...
he gave away his first stock.
He did. Whenever he was jumping, Jesus was just going in and getting more stage. So he was giving up stage control by doing that.
You know what I haven't seen from Jesus at Hypersense, though? Is grabs. And that may have been because of how many normals Marth JFK was throwing out. But yeah, I would have also liked to see him stay with Marth and just try to adapt to whatever happened in game 1. So like maybe try to shield more, because he was not getting grabbed.
Yeah, I've seen Jesus going for that forward throw into...
what was it?
Into Cape.
Oh, into Cape.
Yeah, just...
I mean, people might freak out. Cape, okay. Down throw, re-air dodge, Cape, up smash is a thing that sometimes exists.
Yes.
People just freak out and then they get hit by the Cape and they get confused.
That's the cool thing about Mario is you can come up with things on the fly. There's really, I feel like there's no like set combos for Mario. It's just you have to be creative.
Definitely. But we see just Jesus kind of is not botting, but like just beating SharqSkin in the neutral a lot, which makes sense considering the Mario Yoshi matchup which we were talking about before.
Yeah, I would say that it's mostly just
that move.
Not up smash in general, but he seems to just be going in. He knows when SharqSkin wants to aggress and when he wants to retreat, and he's mixing it up between grabs. Whenever he wants to aggress, he'll go in and usually follow up with like an up smash or just some attack, and then or some normal.
Yeah, he's also mixing up when he wants to put a hitbox where SharqSkin is, and when he's putting a hitbox where SharqSkin might be.
Yes.
So he's really being patient and just like letting the kill either go to him or get more information.
And I think just the fact that SharqSkin or Jesus is just throwing these out so freely must be getting inside SharqSkin's head. Just the fact that, you know, you can just throw out this kill option and I have to respect it.
Anyways, but we see the SharqSkin making a comeback right there.
So this happened last game. He was at high percent, and then I think he missed input and just did.
He's not happy about that.
No.
I mean, that's a rough situation to be in, because he didn't have super armor there.
No,
he had super armor, but since it's knockback based, that option should have just broken right through it.
Yes. Is it super or heavy?
It's whichever the one is based on knockback. Like, the higher the percent you are at, the less armor that you have. And
I think it's heavy then.
Okay. Some sort of armor.
Unsure, but I don't know. And it must be frustrating for SharqSkin because he worked so hard to get that lead.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
it's usually just, like he has to play all over again at an even percent, so he never really has a chance to, you know, take a breath.
And so far we've seen Jesus winning a bit more in the neutral and having an excellent advantage state. Like, look at that.
Oh, I thought that killed.
Well, that would have been scary. But JFK is having a very, very solid advantage as well. Because like whenever he got a hit in, he essentially just dragged him up to 97%.
Yes, but Mario's ability to combo so well made it so that way. Oh, that was good.
Not necessarily even combo, you just like strings. He doesn't have a jump.
Okay, good thing Smash over there.
Yep. All praise. Nice, very good patience. Just for Jesus just being like, shield? Question mark? Okay, cool.
And now he's at a disadvantage and
JFK not happy.
Visually upset.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. They did put so much effort into that game, and then just missed space at down B. So here's his hand.
Yeah, I think it's just Mario's safety that's really getting to JFK. I noticed that JFK or SharqSkin, he really likes to smother his opponents, like you saw with Chunky. You saw with Chunky. He smothered him and he just never let off, and you saw how good he was at that. But I think it's just because Mario is so safe, and his ability to break combos and escape from combos makes it so that you have to win so many more exchanges in the neutral.
Makes sense, yeah. And once you're trying to like beat Mario in the neutral as Yoshi, that's when things get complicated. Stuff like that can happen. Stuff like this can happen.
Absolutely. Oh, is this gonna... Nope. Okay. It's good damage.
It's super good damage. And then JFK is being impatient of there, focusing on forward air, and catching another ball of fire. Yes. And Jesus is like... I feel like JFK is probably faster at this point.
Yeah, I see him being faster.
But you know, Rage Yoshi is a monster.
Yes, especially if he can get strings like that. I mean, he did what?
Like
40% off of one string?
And now he's like, this is almost pretty even. Because like,
the neutral seems to be going more towards SharqSkin. It just seems Jesus is getting more off of these exchanges.
This game definitely, he got like an 80% of just like one hit.
Nice.
Oh. Not enough, right?
It seemed like it was just out of range.
Maybe he had 2% more on him and was at 150. Maybe I would have killed.
Oh, that
was actually
soft hit him there.
Just covering himself from the back there. And double perfect pivot.
Double perfect?
You can't even complain about that. Your opponent Your opponent was just good.
It's unfortunate that it happens.
It's unfortunate, but like, if he's got this kill.
You heard it. Too classic. Okay. But just like that.
Didn't take much damage at all.
No. And JFK showing that, you know, he's not only going to get that neutral. You're going to have to work for this. You're not going to be able to get such a substantial lead.
You're not going to be like, that 80% string, that's in the past.
Oh, grab armor.
The third utility right there.
And I think that was intentional just to get rid of the grab, but he had grab armor.
Yeah, grab armor is just so good against projectiles. There's a lot of stuff, even doubles. Okay, JFK is beating his Jesus is cornering him, but every time Jesus...
Oh, that was really good.
Nice. Every time Jesus has cornered JFK, Justin has just been able to fight his way back. Rather than just like committing to some defensive option or jumping, it's just like...
Yeah, he's standing his ground, which is good. That's a sign of a good player where they don't fall to their own
They don't freak out.
habits. Yes.
Like
But they don't autopilot towards
He knows he has the options, like right there, he just decided to jump around. But he's not always doing a defensive option. Sometimes he's just being like, I'm just gonna fight you. Oh, it's going way deeper right there. Way deeper.
Yes.
Weird commitment there.
I would have just liked to see him stay on stage. I think the main thing that was killing SharqSkin, and you saw what happened